Bueno, bueno. It should be good now.
Oh.
I think I gotta move it up a tiny bit. I didn't want to do that, but that's fine. That should work. Yeah, that's pretty much perfect. Okay. So welcome back to the Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights 100% tutorial. Last time we left off, I believe we had just finished Fishy Clues. Yep, we had. There's a not too slow... There's a not too slow, there's a not too slow backup strat for this, for the snacks in there, which is essentially to come back here when you do one of the first backtracking segments through Coast. But otherwise, you're just gonna come through this way. Now, these snacks can be a little tricky to get all of them. If you start right underneath them, you need pretty much perfect jumps to get up there. Let me... But if you start back by these things over here, the two jumps will get you high enough to get the top snacks on both of them. Because if you come up under here, you're gonna usually miss them. And it can be a little annoying. Let's see if I can get them straight from here. You can get them straight from here, but you need good jumps. They can be annoying to get. I'd suggest going from back here. Maybe a bit further forward, like here. Yeah, that's what you want to do. That's what you're looking to do. So that you get the top ones on the arc together. Now, for this next segment here, you're just going to want to sort of do tiny hops. To do tiny hops, you just sort of... No, I fell. To do tiny hops, you just sort of tap the A button as opposed to... You tap the A button as opposed to hold it, so tapping it will make Scooby do this little hop, which is what you want to do to collect these snacks so you don't hit the fish. So you can sort of jump under the fish without them hitting you with these tiny hops. That's nice for pretty much every category. You're going to come over here, bounce on the crabs if you can, jump up, and now this guy, you can actually get around him pretty easily without getting hit. As long as you stop your forward momentum, you'll land in front of him, and then you can jump. And as long as you don't touch him, you can sort of get like near his head and all around him. He's not too bad to deal with. Now, tar makes you move slowly. So to avoid that, you just jump over the tar. You're going to get these couple of snacks. You're going to get this line up here. You're going to grab these. And then there's this clue right near the, what's it called? The magnifying glass here. To get it, you can jump over it slightly. And Scooby's hitbox will grab it before touching the magnifying glass. You're going to jump over and enter Coast 1. Now, Coast 1 is kind of cycle-based. So what you're going to do is you're going to run through. And actually, you can pretty much use no GGS strats here and not care too much about your snack count. Because you do have to backtrack through here. Run around that caveman. Jump up. Get a couple of snacks. Don't worry too much because you don't want to get hit by that fish and lose your run. But take note of which snacks you're leaving behind. You can do the cutscene skip as usual. It's always good to know which snacks you're leaving behind so you know to come back and get them. I'm just going to do the normal strats through here because we do still need enough snacks to get through the next couple of snack gates. I'm going to try not to die to that fish. Make sure to actually get all these, however, because you don't want to have to backtrack up here at all. See, like, I missed that one. And if you miss one like that, it should be fine. You're able to get it. Even if you miss one further up, you can use the crab to essentially get back up all the way. Once you're done snack collecting there, you're going to jump across this box as per usual. You're going to get these. So you don't have to come back through here and collect any of these. Now, I believe Baz has a slightly faster way of doing these boxes than I do. So if you want to watch his way of doing it, this is just always how I do it. Now in this next room, I'm going to make a save state because there are several different ways to do this room and several different cycles you can make. First of all, if you don't know how to do Caveman early, which is to get the Caveman monster token, if you don't know how to do it, you're going to want to leave these snacks for later. But for now, I'm going to show you the strats with it, in which you come over here and get these snacks. You're going to run through this way, and if you make the early cycle, you can go for it. Otherwise, just wait a cycle. What you're going to try to do is you're going to try to get all of these, but the important part here is that you make this cycle here, so you can jump up and do Caveman early. So you care less, because you have to backtrack through here, you care less about getting the... You care less about getting all the snacks in the area as you care about that's bad. You don't want that to happen. You care less about getting all the snacks than you do about making the cycle, essentially. So I'm going to load my save state up again and try to show you it a little bit slower. Well, Caveman early, I'm going to show you a little bit slower. See, because I'm able to get through here and stay on cycle, I do. But for the most part, you run up against this left wall where there's a slight lip. You'll see Scooby's on this level, then he goes up a tiny bit here. And that's just high enough to do a double jump up to this crate. So when it falls down, you turn around and jump Scooby up to the crate. Now, once you're on this crate, there's something you gotta know. If Scooby's on the crate when it starts moving, he's fine and he's safe. However, if Scooby's in the air on the crate, let me quickly... If Scooby's in the air above the crate when it starts moving, hold on, time it right. The crate will go through him and kill him just like that. So you want to avoid this as much as possible by not being falling towards the crate when they raise up. You want to be landed on the crate. Or not touching it when it's going up, just like that. So now there are 2 snacks up on the crates and the monster token that you have to get. And so there is a way, in fact, to get them all in one cycle, and I'm going to try to show you that now. It involves some precise movement, however, and not... that worked fine, except it wasn't quite the one cycle. Because there is actually collision on the crates for the most part. Like on all parts of them, including up here, which allows you to sort of skip some cycles. See, that's a mistake. Shouldn't do that. Let me wait for my cycle. Ah! Yeah, this trick's really annoying to actually be able to get. And that's the second fastest cycle you can get, essentially. And then however you want to get back, you get back. And it's okay to leave some boxes here, because you're going to come back and collect them on the way back anyway. Because you backtrack through this area. So next is Coast. Coast in this is extremely easy. You are backtracking through this whole first area, so if you happen to miss any of those snacks, it's fine. You can get them on the way back through here. Obviously go for them, because then you can just use the fastest movement strats on the way back. All of these snacks you have to collect. You are not backtracking through this section, because you're going to come back here through coast boats, so you're not actually collecting these snacks. Then. Going to activate the warp gate. Make sure you do that. That's pretty important. And you're going to leave coast. And now we're on to going down which way. Now this is the first area of the game which you backtrack to. The current world record run by Bazraelian does not backtrack to here because it does Lighthouse 3 without the umbrella. However, I would suggest doing Lighthouse 3 with the umbrella. is it allows you to more easily control when you land on boats, and it'll help you to not die on those boats in Lighthouse 3. And when I get to making that part, you'll see what I mean. So for this, it's normal. You're just going to run over here. You're going to go this way. Not that kind of turn. That turn was horrible. And you're going to activate this warp gate and then turn around and run back. I'm going to grab all these. You're going to kill the tar monster if he's blocking this coin. You're going to get these two, or those 2 or 3 snacks, however many you grab. Then you're going to go across and get the remaining 3. You're going to grab this set up by the fish monster, up to where the sandwich is. Then you're going to run back. You're going to grab this snack box here. And then you're going to go down in the cave, and you're going to come do the cave snacks. And you're going to try not to miss any like I just did. For the most part, just running straight towards the camera will get you all the snacks. You get the 5, the 1, and then jump up here. Get these snacks, and then once you get all but like these 2, so spooky. You're gonna run in, you're gonna get that one, and the charge should put you down here, which is the first snack you missed coming from the other direction. You're gonna run through, there's actually 2 snacks there, so if you're ever missing 2, it might be those 2. Come back this way, do a couple of extended jumps to reach those snack boxes. Run against the wall as to not trigger the tar monster and enter the door. Now, I am going to show the Lighthouse 2 early cycle real quick, which is the most optimal way, if I get it, is the most optimal way to do Lighthouse. You're just essentially trying to hit the button as soon as possible, then avoid all the monsters. And if you do it as quickly as I did, all the monsters will be on the same cycle, and you should be able to get around the monsters above the 2, what's it called? Above the 2 ghost divers. It's okay if you bonk into 1 or 2 of them. The cycle's not actually that tight, as you can see. So I'm going to load it again and show a kind of safety strat. One of the safety strats you can do is run and get these 3 on this side. And if you get these 3 and then activate the button, you can head this way, get these 3 boxes, jump up to the first snack, and then start along here. The only thing is I'm not used to the cycles of the monsters here. And continue to avoid the monsters for the most part, wherever you can. You're given a much more leniency when you do a route like this, because you can literally bump into like everyone and still make it up before the door shuts up here. See, look, I didn't even make it up. The door's not even open for me yet. You're gonna break that lighthouse thing. You're gonna come down here, and you're going to smash through the floor. This box over here holds a sandwich if you need it, but who needs the foods? So this is what, Lighthouse 2? Yeah, this is Lighthouse 2. From here you have to die to get these snacks. It's faster than activating the platform and watching the cutscene. You're just going to jump along the snacks, super smash if you need to. But you actually don't need to super smash to reach them. From here, you're going to charge along this way. The ghost diver shouldn't be in your way. Either way, you can grab the snack and get around him. You're going to come over here, jump over the tar monster, and grab this line of snacks. Super smash the cave, man. Get all the snacks here by the hooks. You're going to jump on this part of the bridge here to get that snack box. Grab these remaining snacks here. Try not to get hit by the hooks. Get this one snack, and go up and around this way. Now here would be where you go and do Lighthouse 3 if you're doing Baz's route. I am not, so I'm skipping that. Now down here, it's okay if you pay the snack gate, but you sort of want to avoid it because no reason to worry about it. So you can just let go of everything on the controller and inch forward with the left control stick. And then you'll collect the snack. And only a little bit further. If you go like a little bit further, you'll pay the snack gate, which you don't want to do. Get the snack box